Hi guys, welcome to the second video in this series, a second year experience. If you saw my last video, then you already know that I'm going on a date today. So let's chit chat while I get ready. And also, yes, it's an actual date. She said date. I met this girl off, my good old friend Hinge. She's been really fun to talk to. We're both dancers, which I love that. That's so cute. We're going to the zoo, which I'm really excited about. I love the zoo here. It's so cute. I've always said that I would never go for anyone younger than me, literally not even by a month. And she is almost a year younger than me. I mean, this series is all about new experiences, so I guess I'm gonna experience being a cougar. I low-key need to get ready fast because the zoo is a 20-minute drive. Shout out to Emily for driving me to the zoo because I am carless. This life hack. Literally use your hair gel to do your eyebrows. I'm gonna try to record a little bit of the day, but again, I do want to be in the moment and whatnot, but don't worry, you guys will get a debrief afterwards. As I continue getting ready, I kind of want to talk more about why I'm doing this series and what inspired me. I'm taking an interdisciplinary course, seminar type class, and it's called the second year experience. And in that class, they're kind of gonna teach us and push us towards how to get into research, connecting with professors, and just kind of preparing yourself for life after graduation. So this series is essentially building off the pillars and the purpose of that class. Doing this series is kind of my motivation to accomplish those goals and just expand my horizons and do the things that I said I wanted to do. I think I said this in the previous video, but this past summer was a really hard summer for me. I did develop some social anxiety, and I was just really sad. And I will say that just within this first week and a half of being back at school and everything, I've already felt so much better. My Baile Folklórico club truly is my family, because as soon as we had our first practice and even during tabling, I just had the biggest boost of serotonin and joy filled my body. So it just made me really super extra excited for this year and thinking about how many more possibilities there are. So I'll check in during the date maybe, and for sure afterwards. We're on the way. This is my Uber driver. Uber driver?
Went to Uber driver.
And then we have little petite Ariana.
Hi guys!
The first date jitters are kicking in.
At least it doesn't fuck up the way my eyes look a lot. At least I don't think it does.
No, your eyes are really nice. They look good. The long-awaited first date update. Before I get into the date, I obviously just got out of the shower. I don't brush my hair straight out of the shower. Don't clown me. My friend Emily already does. Let's get into the date. I feel being at the zoo brought down my nerves quite a bit because if anything, we could have always resorted to talking about the animals. So after the zoo, she drove us to Shoreline Beach and we just sat on a bench and talked. So we stayed there and chit-chatted until it was about time she was going to clock into work, and I just followed her to work, I guess. Thankfully, it wasn't busy, so whenever there wasn't any customers, she'd just sit at the table with me and talk to me. We'd eat pizza and it was just nice. And I got some free ice cream out of it, which is always a plus. And my friends actually got to meet her, very briefly, kind of. Sorry for stopping abruptly, my roommate came back. But anyways, continuing on. As my friends were walking back to the car, I was waiting for her to not be busy so I could say goodbye to her properly. And then when she's free, she runs over and gives me a hug goodbye. And it was such a good hug. The bad thing is that she's such a busy person. I don't know when I'm gonna see her again. We had been texting, and I think she said potentially Thursday night for a little night side quest. Yeah, overall the date lasted 4 to 5 hours, and I don't know if that's too much for her. I mean, I've had dates that were over 24 hours, so I don't know. Other than that, make sure to stick around because on Thursday is potentially when we'll see each other again. Friday is when I have my audition for the musical, and then Saturday as well. We're here at practice. This is the aftermath. Help. Help.
Help.
Help. Hey. Practice was good. Finally something that's like my speed. I'm excited to learn more. And I talked to some new people, which is really fun, and I'm glad they're joining and I hope they stay.
Hi, we're at a Fashion Club mixer. This is something that I wanted to join last year and I never really got into, but now I am.
Not gonna lie, I did mainly just speak to the people that were like already in my circle, people that I knew, but I'm hoping that I'll branch out more at future meetings. So, hung out with her again. Another successful date, hangout. Either way, we spent time together and it was really fun. She picked me up and then we went to go get donuts. And I fucking love donuts. Afterwards, we parked at the beach and we were just like talking, and then we went out to like the pier and like sat on a bench and talked for quite a bit, and we held hands. We were like all like snuggled up and cozy with each other, and then it was like almost like 3 a.m. so I had to come back and sleep. It's Saturday. So to recap yesterday, it was the first performance of the quarter for my folklorico group. We performed for a children's center and it was so cute. Some of the little girls had like folklorico type dresses and it was my heart. Also, yesterday I was supposed to go to my vocal audition for the musical and I did not go. But don't fret, I still submitted a video for my vocal audition, and now today is the actual dance audition, and I'm so excited for that because I am trying to just pursue like a dancing role. What? Cute. I just got back from the dance audition and low-key that wasn't my best. Whether I make it into the musical or not, this was such a fun experience. Like, I definitely tried something new, which proud of myself. Along with just getting out of my comfort zone, I talked to so many new people and it was just like nice getting to know everyone. Plus, I just love to dance, so any excuse to get me dancing is worth it. Guys, I just got an email for the cast list of the Footloose musical and I got in! I'm a dancer! Hey! Later that night, my roommate and I decided to invite the people of our dorm to play volleyball with us, and it was so fun. Second meeting for the Planned Parenthood Generation Action meeting, and I'm so excited because we're gonna be making safe sex goodie bags. This was low-key giving Senna's workshop, but for safer sex products, and I think it's great that we have resources that provide things like this, especially during this freaky time, aka Halloween. We played Sex Man, which is Hangman, but with sex terms. Duh. So I'm a liar, because I said that I would upload more videos of me like participating in the activities and everything, and I haven't really been doing that. To be fair, it's hard to remember because I'm in the moment, and then also it's like a little bit like embarrassing pulling out my phone to record. I just have to remember YOLO and that embarrassment's a mindset, so I will actually try to record from now on. So let me just recap for you guys. Monday was our first rehearsal or like meet up with the whole cast of Footloose, which was so much fun. The read-through was nice because, like I said before, I don't know anything about Footloose or like musicals in general, so hearing the plot was actually really fun. And oh my god, casting did a phenomenal job because seeing everyone read their lines, I was like, oh my gosh, these people are so talented and they suit the characters so well. Tuesday, you guys saw me go to the PPGA meeting and I also had practice afterwards. On Wednesday, I attended a Pilates class and I love Pilates. It was such a great way to start off my day. On Thursday, the musical had its dramaturgy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but essentially someone came in to give us a presentation about Footloose. Not necessarily like the plot and all that, but more so the background and the context of the musical. So for example, the era, the location, like the vibes, the ambiance, all of that. After that, I did see SpongeBob. She picked me up, we went to the beach again and talked, and then we came back to my dorm and watched Victoria's little nostalgia moment. Friday was my folklorico group reggaeton, which was so fun, so fire. Here's a picture of my costume. 8. Saturday, my folklorico group had a social with another sorority and we did like a little cute sunset painting, which was so much fun and like so relaxed. I'm genuinely just so fortunate to be coming to UCSB where I literally live on the beach. This right here is my view every single day. Isn't that crazy? That pretty much sums up my week, but some things I've been working like behind the scenes or not really discussed about that will like pertain to building up my resume and stuff like that is volunteering for the Women's Center. There's an orientation today, but I can't make it because I'm doing a safer sex peer certification course. I have 4 sessions with that, which I'm excited about. I've also emailed some like research opportunities. They haven't got back to me yet, but it's because they're already ongoing, so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to participate in those, but I'm still looking into that, as well as planning my courses and like the whole application process for studying abroad. Another scary thing I'm looking into is housing for next year. If you go to UCSB or even SBCC, you know that housing is a bitch in Isla Vista, so I think that's pretty much it for this video. It's only week 4, but things are definitely picking up, and I'm really excited to just be a part of all the things that I'm doing. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in the next video.